Wow, I cannot believe it is December already. We are in the Christmas season, boys. Well, boys, happy Vlogmas and welcome back to the channel. Now, speaking of Vlogmas, it's something I actually don't have the capacity for, being a full-time worker and only having YouTube as a bit of a side thing. And yeah, doing a vlog every day would be very, very difficult. But nonetheless, it is Vlogmas and I will get into the Christmas spirit, and we'll be trying to churn out a few more videos, more than usual, starting with today, of course, because I was actually about to head out and grab some footage for Instagram, because I've got a reel that's coming out very soon, which is kind of like a little mini vlog, so to speak, with the suspension, the wheels, and just like a showcase at the end. So if you're not following my Instagram, go follow that, 00lock. Since I'm out with the camera, I may as well do a little bit of an update vlog for the boys. And I thought, what better way than to just give everybody a little bit of an update, a little bit of a 6-month update on the BRZ, and kind of just give some more thoughts, you know, and showcase, you know, what I've done so far and anything that kind of bothers me still, or how everything's holding up. So yeah, just thought I'd kind of make a little bit of a casual vlog, you know, just a little bit more genuine, not so scripted as my other usual videos as well. And yeah, you know, sometimes I just like those videos that are less scripted, because it just feels a bit more, I don't know, genuine, and you know, it's kind of easier to, I guess, relate to the vlogger in that instance. So yeah, no, hope you boys enjoy, but let's get stuck into it. I'll pull this car out of the garage and we'll start talking about a few little points. That's right, you guys can hear me because I've got a wireless microphone. By the way, I'm actually really loving this wireless microphone. It's doing bits. A bit more consistent, so to speak. Yeah, I think the wireless microphone was definitely the way to go. I made notes in case I'd forget anything. That's a good idea. Always make notes, boys. All right, so first things first, 6 months is pretty much the update now for the BRZ. And in that time, I've done just over 5,000 kilometers. So it's like 3,000-ish miles. I know it's really not a lot. I have been working from home quite a bit and just not taking this as on long trips. But the main thing you probably want to know is, well, do you still like the car? Do you have any regrets? And the answer is no, absolutely not. I mean, would you just look at that? It is beautiful. Especially now that I have got the new wheels and I'm nice and low. Honestly, that paint, it does not do it justice. It looks kind of pinkish on the camera, but it's not. It's very red. It's almost like close to Ferrari red, if I was going to say any sort of color, but it's beautiful. Now, obviously, just by looking at the car, the first thing you notice is, wow, damn, she is still very shiny. And yes, I kind of did wash it a few days ago, but it really holds its shine and its cleanliness really well since having the ceramic coating on the car. Now, I did that pretty much within the week of getting the car, and absolutely no regrets at all. So I've had that for just a little bit longer than 6 months now. And as you can see, it's just remarkable, honestly. The shine on this, and just, it's so soft to touch. It's still very, very nice. Honestly, I would highly recommend getting some ceramic coating done on any vehicle that you have, because, well, it's just keeps your car clean. It keeps it shiny. It protects it, obviously, from the elements. And, you know, that's why we buy cars. We want them to be nice and shiny, and we want them to look good. So obviously it's a no-brainer. I think whether or not you're doing it yourself or you get a professional to do it, ceramic coating is probably honestly like a top 5 modification to do at the very start if you're going to start, you know, modifying cars and you're into all that kind of stuff. One thing I did want to talk about here as well is within the 5,000 kilometers that I have owned the vehicle. Now, you probably want to know, are there any problems with the car? Any faults, anything that still really shits me? And the answer is no, actually, not at all. I did mention in my very first video that I did not like the clutch, okay? I thought it was too lightweight, very rubber bandy. I found it quite difficult to, find where the engagement point was, etc. And I was really honestly considering changing the clutch spring. I know a lot of people have been doing that at the start of ownership as well, especially in America, because it's a lot easier to do with a left-hand drive car. But over time, as you usually do, you get used to things, and I've gotten used to it. And honestly, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, and it doesn't piss me off. It doesn't make me want to get a different clutch spring and make it heavier, because I'm perfectly fine with it. Honestly, if you're worried about that from everyone's opinion on the internet, it doesn't bother me. I wouldn't worry about it, honestly. Another thing is the indicators. A lot of people were kind of complaining about the indicators and kind of not knowing whether they're turning on or turning off, and it's a bit difficult to find that kind of point as well. And I got used to that as well. Honestly, it's great. I love my indicators. I think they're great. Good sound out of them. And yeah, it's just something you need to get used to, boys. A lot of cars are different, made differently, of course, and different models, different things. And it's a car to get used to. Even the speaker system, the stereo, people say the stereo's crap. It's not that crap, honestly. It definitely could go for an upgrade, and I will be doing an upgrade in the future, but really, I've got no complaints at all. If I was to probably nitpick, I'd probably say that storage is a little bit annoying. You've only got the one storage box that's down here, but usually right now I'm kind of just closing it so I can put my arm on there as like an armrest. Otherwise, there's really no way to put your arm unless you've got an automatic. I think you got a bit more room for your arm. But yeah, that's probably about it. I might buy like a few little storage boxes that you can get off eBay where you can put your phone and stuff there, but that's pretty much it, really. Right, so apart from the perfect body and the very clean BRZ, nice and shiny, apart from that, the only bit of damage we obviously have is this little tiny indent from the previous video. It's very difficult to see unless I kind of move it like that. It's a very small door ding, and yeah, sure it does annoy the shit out of me knowing that there's a door ding in my car, but it is what it is. I haven't got it fixed yet, but I will be getting that fixed fairly soon. I was half expecting someone else to do more damage, but no, we're okay for the time being. But ever since I did get that dent, that has been definitely weighing on my mind, and I actually have bought a dash cam. So we're going to be installing a dash cam that's going to sit right up here just under the mirror, and it also comes with a secondary dash cam, and that'll kind of be sitting somewhere up here so you can see the rear as well. It is going to be like a little 1080p dash cam. It's supposed to be pretty good. I got it on like a Black Friday sale. It's a Blackview DR770X for anyone wondering. I'll definitely do a separate video with like a whole install, etc., because I'm going to be hardwiring that. So keep an eye out for that, and yeah, it might also help you if you want to do a dash cam install for your BRZ. Now, one thing that is quite a big talking point with these cars, especially when they're new, is the oil pickup and oil starvation, which has been leading to, I guess, people blowing up engines. Hasn't happened often, but I figured we'll just quickly check our oil to make sure, because I haven't checked it in quite some time. Sorry about the terrible lighting. There's really no sun that's on me at the moment. It's kind of... oh yeah, that's actually not bad. All right, I just want to show you the color of that. It's kind of like still a golden browny color. It's really not that bad at all, and that's after 5,500 kilometers. Yeah, honestly, I expected worse. But you know, at least I haven't found any RTV yet. Right, let's chuck that back in there. That's all good. That's fine. But yeah, everyone is getting really scared about like the whole RTV issue, and everyone wanting to take their oil pickups off and clean them all out. And it's something that definitely has weighed on my mind. and it is something I'm going to be asking the dealership about when I go for my very first warranty service. If you're in a racing situation, that can definitely be detrimental for oil starvation and losing pressure, but just general daily driving, even with, you know, a bit of hard driving here and there, really shouldn't do anything. So I'm not too worried. I'm really not. It's definitely in the back of my head, but for now, we're just going to leave it be, and I'll make a decision a little bit further on the track. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is we're going to go back to the same location that we shot those B-roll shots for the previous video in the car park, and we're going to reshoot those, so to speak, but with like a vertical resolution, so it can be more user-friendly for like TikTok and all that. Whilst we're driving there, I just want to have a little quick chat about the upcoming modifications that I want to do to the car. So obviously at the moment I've got the ceramic coating, I've got the taillight overlays, and I've also got the ducktail spoiler. Those are all great mods, definitely enhance the look of the car, but the mods that have done the most and are definitely the most rewarding are the coilovers and the wheels. So obviously I've recently put those on, and man, I am so glad I chose those wheels, and I'm so thankful that MCA came to the rescue and sent us out a set of their coilovers so we could install them properly and have a nice fitment for the car. I think the next thing I really want to focus on doing is getting a catback exhaust, because I need some sound, and I'm just trying to figure out at the moment what I really want, because I can get some catbacks from Nvidia and they're fairly cheap. They're like under 1,500 bucks Australian, but I'm looking at other stuff like HKS, and that's like $1,000 dearer. It's ridiculous, honestly. But I'm thinking, is it worth it to get something that's kind of not as disruptive and not as fart box sounding? Because let's be real here, these really don't sound that great. And I think it's just because it's naturally aspirated, doesn't have a turbo, all that kind of stuff. It's an equal length header as well. That does play a part somewhat, although, you know, I do think equal length can sound good. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what exhaust I want. So bear with me. Once I figure it out, I'll order it, and there'll definitely be an install video there. So keep an eye out for that. So yeah, catback exhaust, what have I got? I want to do something to the sound system as well. Definitely want to improve that by upgrading probably speakers, sub, all that kind of stuff, amp even. I'm not really sure, I haven't looked too far into it. Definitely some more external mods, so some lip kits, you know, front lip, side skirts, diffuser would be good too. And then we can also go into stuff like that's going to void the warranty eventually, like we'll go into headers, front pipe, and then we can go in intake as well, just for the sound. And eventually I think I really want to get a flex fuel kit so we can go E85, and then we can tune this car, see what power we make on 98, and also have the flex fuel there, so we've got the option to switch between E85 and 98 or a blend of. Well, I think we've got all the shots that we need. That's pretty much it. So let's head home and we'll finish off the vlog, because I only wanted this one to be a quick one, and I'll be able to edit it real fast tonight, and hopefully my Instagram reel tonight as well. I'll finish it up there, boys. If you've got any questions, please leave it in the comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram. Happy to help either way. And make sure you like the video, because it helps with all that YouTube algorithm stuff. And yeah, apart from that, hope you boys enjoy the rest of your week. Happy Vlogmas. There'll be a few more vlogs just like this coming out, I guess, soon. And yeah, we'll definitely be installing that dash cam pretty soon, and ordering some more parts as well. So yeah, really keen. Stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, boys. Cheers.